Hi, this is Charting Man Dan of TheChartGuys.com, home of technical analysis education. Click the link for a free week trial, no credit card required, and gain access to our multiple live broadcasts daily, community chat room, educational videos, nightly watch lists, and more. Invest in your education and future and join the community today. Looking at Facebook daily, weekly, shorter term time frames, so the bulls showed up in a big way today, and they actually stood out compared to the overall market. And we've been seeing a high correlation between SPY and these big names, Apple and all of those other big, high popularity names. But Facebook, not so much today. It stood out on its own as a bull. And the reason for that, in my opinion, is because of this clear double top break. We had that 123.28, 123.21. As soon as we broke 123.28, we broke the high of the reaction to earnings, and we are now filling this gap with little resistance. We do have the 100-day moving average resistance of 124.32, and we did reject from that level. Keep an eye on the volume. It is decreasing. The bulls want to see increasing volume on this move, and that is not occurring. So we are going to be looking for a bearish entry on Facebook once the bulls tire on this move. That might come at the gap fill, 126.28, or it might come at some of these previous support levels, now resistance, 125.75, or it might come if we cannot get over this 100-day moving average resistance tomorrow. So the bulls are strong, but knowing the overall trend after that dump does favor the bears, looking for weakness and a bearish reversal candlestick. But the bull signal was given once that double top broke. The weekly time frame, bullish reversal candlestick, we've got resistance here as well, 124.79, the middle Bollinger Band on the weekly, and that's lining up below or above the 100-day moving average. So the bulls do have some work to do, and we did pull back just below that middle Bollinger Band weekly today. So on the 5-minute time frame for Facebook, there was a clear bull signal for an entry today, and that was with the 200-period moving average resistance. 1, 2, 3 rejections in the first 5 candlesticks of the day, lower highs and lower lows pulling back. Then the bull volume started picking up. We broke the lower high pattern as soon as 121.98 broke to the upside, and then we broke all resistance levels, turning them into support as soon as this candlestick closed above 122.10. Look at the reaction after that. All bulls straight up. Nice hour-and-a-half move to the upside. Then we consolidated. This is when SPY was consolidating. And if you look at the charts, this Facebook consolidation was a lot less bearish than in those other names, and we'll look at those in a second. And then we had the continuation to the upside with an end-of-day push, and this is where the correlation broke to favor the bulls of Facebook. So we look at SPY. Very similar chart with the downside, the bull break, but look at how much more significant that pullback was. And we look at Apple, which is also correlated to SPY, much more significant pullback. And we compare it to Facebook, much less of a pullback, big time continuation. So the bulls do stand out. We do have hourly resistance that we rejected from. That level is currently 124.27, the 100 period. If the bulls cannot get over that tomorrow morning, we'll look for a pullback and a back test of the 20-period moving average support. So there are a couple resistance levels to be watching on the hourly, daily, and weekly time frame, all in the 124 range. And obviously with the election tonight, that's going to have a big impact on what the overall markets do tomorrow at least. And we'll be watching these resistance levels on Facebook. And like I said, scouting for a bearish entry, but waiting patiently for the bulls to exhaust themselves to the upside because they are showing nice strength over the past couple of days, especially today. So we'll check back in tomorrow after the close. I appreciate you watching. Have a great night.